There's a revolutionary time travel thought experiment by philosopher of physics Michael Lockwood, and it goes like this. Imagine there's a tunnel, and that by travelling through this tunnel you travel back in time 15 seconds. So you exit at the end of the tunnel 15 seconds before you enter the beginning of the tunnel. What if we waited by the exit of the tunnel and we make our decision on what to do based on what we see? For example, if we are standing by the exit of the tunnel and a copy of ourselves emerges from the tunnel, we know that in 15 seconds time we enter the tunnel in order to travel back in time and meet ourselves. So in order to deliberately contradict this, we make sure that we do not enter the tunnel, we just stand there and wait with the other copy of ourselves. On the other hand, if we are standing by the exit of the tunnel and no copy of ourselves emerges from the tunnel, we know that we do not enter the tunnel in 15 seconds. And so to deliberately contradict this, we run around the tunnel and we make sure we enter it. We deliberately act in a way that we have demonstrated cannot be the case. Now, there are many different ways to solve this paradox. One of them is the Everett interpretation of quantum mechanics, which suggests that reality is not a single three-dimensional world, but is actually a vastly highly dimensional branching structure in what's called Hilbert space, where each branch represents a different world, a different picture of reality. In this interpretation, there is no contradiction. It's perfectly coherent that there is one world where no copy of us exits, we run around and we enter the tunnel and we do travel back in time, but when we exit the tunnel, we do so in a different world, a different branch in Hilbert space, a different reality. And in that reality, we exit, we meet a copy of ourselves, and then neither of us decides to go in the tunnel. In this picture of the universe, we end up with two distinct worlds, one with no copies of ourselves and one with two copies of ourselves. And like I say, there are many different solutions to this paradox. This is by no means the only one, and it might even be that time travel in this form is not possible. That's a possible solution of the paradox. But it's really fun to think about these very simple experiments, the different possible solutions they might have, and the implications for that.